Hey guys, Lance here with Family Man Gaming. Gonna take a quick break from Smash and do some Bayonetta 2 stuff. I said a while back I was done doing like the general gameplay footage, but I'm gonna make an exception for Bayonetta 2 for a multitude of reasons. One, I want to show off the attention to detail the game has with just, well, the game in general, and also the different outfits she has, like the Nintendo ones. Like you'll notice with the Star Fox one I start out with, you can't see right now because I don't have the guns equipped, but she has like little plushies on the side of her arms and feet for each of the Star Fox characters. You can see it there on her hands. And just, there's just little minor things that really show you how much love went into this game. And like her gun blast with the Star Fox outfit is their, you know, their traditional R-wing blast instead of just the bullets. And I won't be showing any cinematics because this will be spoiler free. The point of this will be to do a all the chapters I upload will be my runs for a platinum, not pure platinum, but just a platinum or pure platinum finish. So, but like you'll notice, like the little lock-on beacon, instead of being, you know, the lips that she normally has, it's the same lock-on targeting that they have in the Star Fox games, which is really awesome. But as awesome as this game is, when you dig deep into it, there are some issues, quite a few issues I have with this game. Mostly because I think when they were making it, they were designing it to be for a more casual crowd. Because the first game was really intimidating getting into that game. Like, if you die during a chapter or you use any items, you're heavily penalized. So, oh, and like the button pushes during cinematics. Oh, you'll notice a nice little touch here. Jean's on an R-wing. That's another reason why I picked the Star Fox outfit for this prologue chapter. Is just I wanted to see the R-wing. So, but what's I saying? Oh, like when you gotta mash the buttons during cinematics. Oh my God, is it so much easier to get a perfect on it? So there's noticeable changes, and like I say, on the surface level, this game is great. If you're just a fan of casual action games or whatever, you're gonna love this game, trust me. But when you're someone like me that really digs into these games, it's kind of hard to find yourself wanting to play this over the first game, because this game is heavily dependent on the Climax mechanic. In the first game, you have that magic meter, and there's, I think, 7 or 8 little, there might even be more. There's quite a few of those little nodes that represent your magic meter. And in Bayonetta 1, your usage for those was either certain Wicked Weave attacks that would use them, or you'd use a full set for a torture attack, which would just about instantly kill an enemy. Well, this game they added the Climax, which I just did, and it's, like I say, it's really powerful. It turns all of your stuff into instant Wicked Weaves. It's really nice, but because of how powerful that is, and the ability to do so much damage in the amount of time that they give you for it, it really negates the purpose of having the torture attack and just the other moves that use meter. Because, I mean, you can use those moves that use meter while you're in Climax. And another thing, too, is if you're watching a cinematic, kind of like what just happened here, if you're watching a cinematic and an enemy's about to attack you, if you dodge right as he attacks you and the game starts, you start out in witch time mode, which is nice. And there's some other changes they made to Witch Time, since I just brought it up. In the first game, when you're attacking in Witch Time, it slowly increases the amount of time that you have in Witch Time. It's nothing like really significant, but it helps just build that combo meter. And in this game, they took that away. But to compensate for that, it seems like it's easier to get the combo multiplier going, which the combo multipliers in this game and in Wonderful 101, I just think are just nothing short of sheer brilliance. Because when the style gauge started in Devil May Cry, all you had to do was just keep attacking the enemy, and you would gain, you'd go from like dull, cool, brutal, absolute to stylish, and you would just get it no matter what if you just kept attacking and didn't get hit. I can't remember Devil May Cry 2 that much, because who can remember that game? In Devil May Cry 3, they changed it to where you had to alternate your attacks to get it up. You couldn't just keep using the same string over and over. And then when Kamiya made Bayonetta, he completely just forgot all that and went straight for, the system that we have now, where each action gives you so many points, and then doing more actions in a row, not getting hit, etc., builds your combo multiplier. That's the basic level of it. Witch Time, you get extended, you get more damage, you get a better combo multiplier, more points, etc., so you always want to be in Witch Time when you can. And in the first game, there was an accessory that let you parry, and when you parried on the last few frames, or right before the attack hit you, like the last, I can't remember the frame window, I'll have to look it up, but it, not only would you parry the attack and gain a little boost of magic, you would also do like a really heavily damaging attack and go into Witch Time. And this game, okay, now we're at the first boss fight. This is a really cool boss fight, actually. And I'm going to bring up another point that I don't like here, too. But what was I saying? Oh, just in this game, using that parry accessory doesn't net you any magic or anything, so it's kind of like, why use it when you can just dodge, get the magic, and get into Witch Time rather than risking just fucking up a parry. So, anyway, for this section right here, I've gone through this fight quite a few times, and I've just come to the conclusion on the harder difficulties, especially Non-Stop Infinite Climax, you pretty much want to use the default guns because they're easy to dodge offset with, and they continuously attack. So you don't have, so your combo is always going. Whereas you have something like the hammer, which is what I tried using on this fight a few times to get the platinum rank. It does so much damage. It's unreal how much damage it does, but it gives you no sort of combo points, which this game's ranking system is based off of the combo points, not the damage you do to the enemy. So that's pretty much why I stick to the Shubra sword from the first game, and I use that with the whips on her legs because those are just too good to ignore. And then with my second set, I leave it to the guns because you can. She has an attack that's back forward punch, and it's like a shoulder slam, kind of like Yun from Street Fighter. And when you have 3 sets of magic, it does a Wicked Weave attack, and it's really good, and you can jump cancel it, and it's really handy for some really good damage, but you can't do it in midair with the swords, which I don't know why. So, anyways, that's going to wrap up this first video. I've got tons more to talk about this game, lots of good stuff, some stuff I don't like. And anyways, but like I said, all these videos I upload will be of the just platinum runs that I get. So, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe button is in the bottom right this time. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Family Man Gaming.